Hi, everybody. My name is Shayla, and I'm a student recruiter for the College of Health Sciences. And today we will be talking about the Faculty of Kinesiology, Sport, and Recreation. Before we begin our presentation, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. So you might be wondering, why is KSR a caring community? So according to Dean Kyra Pike, she states that KSR not only has an outstanding and innovative programs, but it has a community that truly prioritizes the success and well-being of its students. Students coming into KSR benefit from having an orientation, ongoing support from the student service, an engaging environment, and instructors who are passionate about various learning opportunities for students. KSR is a great place to be. And discovering who you are and who you want to become doesn't just happen in the classroom. At the University of Alberta, our vibrant, supportive community will open you up to opportunity, cultivate your passion, and challenge you to believe in your own greatness. And you can do it all at a globally recognized institution. The U of A started over 100 years ago with students who didn't have all the answers, but we're ready to do whatever it took to find them. Today, we continue that legacy. What happens next is all about you. The faculty of KSR is ranked top 3 in Canada and top 15 in the world for sport related subjects. And within our world leading faculty, we have 4 undergraduate programs available that we will dive into today. So we have our Bachelor of Kinesiology, which is our BKIN program, Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, which is our BSc Kin program, our Bachelor of Arts in Recreation, Sport, and Tourism, which is our BARS program, and then the Bachelor of Kinesiology / Bachelor of Education combined program, which is the BAkin BEd. And you can find more information on these programs at uab.ca/programs. And first, we have our Bachelor of Kinesiology program. And within this program, there are no minors, but you can choose a major. So you have adapted physical activity and health, sports performance, or an individualized major, which is self designed by yourself. And what the Beacon is it is a multidisciplinary approach to the study of art and science of human movement. And this degree is cool because it's a mix of art and science courses with flexibility for students to choose a major, as I was stating, further to customize their degree. And possible careers within this program could be things such as a kinesiologist, certified personal trainer, certified exercise physiologist, and adapted physical activity specialist. Next, we have our Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, and this degree has a strong scientific focus on both the biological and physical science of human movement. And this degree is a great choice for those who are interested in science and research about the human body and exercise. It is a highly specialized degree already, so there are no options for majors in this degree. However, students are able to customize their course outline in the later years of their degree to fit their interest. Being that it is a science degree, you'll be taking some science courses like organic chemistry and physics. Our programs also offer a human anatomy class with human cadavers, which is another advantage to studying at the UVA. Some of the possible careers you can get into would be exercise rehabilitation, exercise specialist, cardiac rehabilitation, athletics performance analysis, and much more. So you might be wondering, what is the difference between BKIN and BSc-KIN? So for the BKIN, it is a focus on both the art and science of human movement, and it is a multidisciplinary approach. There's opportunities to select a major and further specialize their degree, and it is flexible high school subject requirements for admission. And the BSc Kin has a strong scientific focus on the biological and physical science of human movement with chem, biochem, and physics. And it's already a highly specialized degree, no option to select a major or minor, and you must present Physics 30 for admission. But with a BKIN or a BSc Kin degree, further study is possible in medicine, physical therapy, or occupational therapy. And if you do want to learn more about the Kinesiology, we do have two QR codes you can take a look at here. We have the Alberta Kinesiology Association, which is Alberta's governing body. On this site, you will find resources that highlight the scope of practice of a kinesiologist, job postings, membership information. You can even register as a student and more. And on the right, we have the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology. This is a great resource for students who are interested in furthering their knowledge and getting more certifications post graduation. These certifications are sometimes necessary if you are interested in choosing a more clinical pathway for your career, and it's best to understand the requirements early so you can work towards them in your program. Next, we have our BARS degree, our Bachelor of Arts degree in Recreation, Sport, and Tourism. This program has a lot of freedom in which students can create a diversified program that aligns with their individual interests in one of the world's largest and fastest growing industries. This program includes community engagement, determinants of quality of life in communities, and also provides a business focus, including courses such as marketing, management, and finance, focused on leisure and recreation. Within this degree, we have alumni that have been accepted into occupational therapy, become directors of sports associations, empower communities in health and wellness program, and have even opened up their own backpacking tourism companies. Again, this degree has a lot of opportunities for students to customize their future with various career paths. Lastly, we have our BKIN BEd program. This program is a 5-year combined degree program, so you will receive both a Bachelor of Kinesiology and a Bachelor of Education. And there are two routes that you can choose. You can choose to go into an elementary route or a secondary. You would complete your first 3 years of your Bachelor of Kinesiology degree in kinesiology, and then you would take your last 2 years in education. And it is a unique opportunity to combine interest in human movement and exercise science with a professional degree in education. And some possible careers you could get yourself into is you can work as an elementary teacher or a secondary school teacher. You can also work as a child and youth programmer, curriculum developer, policy developer, and much more. And you might be wondering, we have some student spotlights here, and you might be wondering like why KSR. So Cora here, she says that she always was interested in body image and how that relates to exercise and well-being, but she never heard of kinesiology degree until she got to the U of A. So once she heard about it, she knew that this could allow her to explore her interest in weight stigma and how it relates to fitness. So Cora is a fourth year BSc Kin student from South Korea. And then we also have Cam here. He stated that there's a lot of interesting courses and professors who will help deepen your knowledge, but there's so much learning in the field that comes with practical experience. So he says to find as many areas as possible where you can surround yourself with like minded people and develop a wide range of skills. A key feature of our programs within the KSR faculty is our work integrated learning approach, and that means that we combine learning with experiential opportunities to develop practical skills for your future career. In-field learning is available to match your interests and career goals. This is an excellent opportunity to build your resume and also network with professionals for career options after graduation or letters of recommendation for professional programs. So start off in year 3, you will take courses like career explorations and interpersonal building, skill building, and this course will allow you to acquire essential skills for job searches, resume writing, interviews, and networking, all while actively engaging with professional stakeholders. And the next course, which will be like an introduction to professional practice, will allow students to apply their knowledge in interdisciplinary theory within the specific context of KSR settings. This course builds upon prior coursework and integrates theory and practice throughout various learning activities. And after this, students will be able to pick which sector they would like to go into, such as research. Research is a microfield placement based course, and students will work in research labs and or on a research project of KSR faculty members. And the comprehensive field experience is macro and micro placements, and it's hands-on learning experience for students fully integrated into their work placed in their subject of study. And the interdisciplinary and collaborative practice in this project, it's a microfield placement based course, and students will work in a small interdisciplinary teams to analyze a complex problem and propose a solution to address a real world issue and context. And lastly, There's an international sector, and the program selects and prepares U of A students for a 3-month service learning placement in either South America, in Peru, Asia, Cambodia or Thailand, or Canada, Fort Providence, Northwest Territories, and Calgary. And the PAW offers students an opportunity to develop a sense of global awareness and citizenry through collaboration with various schools, orphanages, community based organizations, and government agencies to deliver play, recreation, physical activity, and sport to children and youth of all abilities. One thing to note with the combined education degree is your practicum will be in your last 2 years within the Faculty of Education, where you will have a school practicum placement for your teaching accreditation. This is an incredible opportunity for students to bridge the gap between their education and their career, and we are so excited to watch this new model grow. Also, students do have the option to go abroad. We have exchange, study abroad, and practicum placements within international partners. For the KSR partner institutions, that includes Norway, England, Germany, and the Czech Republic. And within our abroad opportunities, students can either volunteer, complete their practicum requirements, or take courses over a semester or two and gain University of Alberta credits. There are faculty partner institutions, but at the U of A, we also have over 200 abroad opportunities in 44 countries that you can explore further on our abroad webpage. Now that we have covered the degrees that are available and the required practicums, our faculty also offers an optional embedded certificate. This means that if you complete the requirements and apply for the certificate, you will receive it alongside your degree and it will be on your transcript. So we have the certificate in Indigenous sport and recreation. This certificate is focused on producing the next generation of leaders to study and improve Indigenous community health through academics and experiential learning. The certificate is available to all KSR students and is done in partnership with the Faculty of Native Studies. The University of Alberta has state of the art research centers available for KSR students. These research centers include things like the Stedward Center, which is a research, teaching, and service facilitation in physical activity, fitness, and sports for those with a disability. We also have our Sports Performance Center, which offers a unique training and research environment in high performance sport. The center is a living laboratory incorporating the faculty's sport research and sport science expertise with varsity, provincial, and national level athletes. Lastly, we have the Behavioral Medicine Laboratory, which is focused on generating new knowledge on how physical activity can help cancer patients prepare, cope, and recover after treatments to improve long term quality of life and survival. We also have our professional programs here. There's medicine, physical therapy, occupational therapy, chiropractic medicine, law, business, education, and research. And many of these professional programs will accept bachelor's degrees in all fields. However, specifically, PT and OT do require courses that are mostly offered in BCAN and BSc degrees. While many of you aspire to professional programs, it's important to note that there's so much you can do with the KSR degree. As mentioned earlier, our in-field placements are focused on helping you explore these options. The best place to check if you have the required courses for admission is our program tool, which you can find at uab.ca/programs. And here you can find required courses and learn more about the various programs we talked about today. So, as I've previously mentioned, the BSc Kin requires 30-1 science courses. The other three degrees have more flexible structures, which is reflected in the admissions requirements. And I want to emphasize that all of our degree programs are competitive. Keep in mind that Phys Ed 30 can be used for all of our degree programs. And all of our degrees require that you have met an English language requirement. And a spoken language proficiency is required for the BKIN BEd, and it is recommended that elementary BKIN BEd take an academic high school mathematics course as they were required to take math in their program. We also have our transition year program, and it has been around for several decades at the U of A, and it has been a starting point for a large and diverse group of students who have a successful who have been successful in a wide range of programs. The program has both academic and cultural components, as well as community involvement with access to elders, cultural teachers, and more. Students create a strong network of support by getting to know other students in a small, intimate learning environment. The transitional year program is available for the Beacon and the BARS degrees. And this program allows for Indigenous students who may not be prepared to enter faculty through the regular admission route. And it is a full time on campus program that sets students up to enter a degree program in their second year. But now you must be all excited about our programs, and you might be wondering, well, how do I apply? Finding your purpose starts with finding a program, which is why we have 200 plus programs to choose from. And you can look more at this at uab.ca/programs. If you're wanting to chat with an advisor, you can also go to uab.ca/advising. And if you are interested in checking admissions averages, you can go to uab.ca/averages. You can also view our on-demand video library to learn more about the select programs at uab.ca/on-demand. And when you do apply, you will be able to select two program choices in order of priority. We encourage you to think of these as a first choice and a second choice, meaning your first choice is like your diehard choice. This is the one thing you really, really want to get into. And your second choice is a strategic backup. We will only evaluate you for your second choice program if for some reason your first choice you were not eligible for it. We encourage you to apply early as admission to University of Alberta is competitive and space in each program is limited. You can submit your application as early as October 1st in the fall of your grade 12 year. Applying early will allow us to evaluate your application multiple times if required. When you go to apply, be sure to read all of the instructions carefully so you'd submit all the required information in order for us to evaluate your application. To ensure we have everything we need from you, you'll be asked to self record the following information into your application, so be sure to have your report card or transcript close by. These include your final grade 11 marks, any grade 12 marks you currently have, your grade 12 courses you are currently taking, or your grade 12 courses you are planning to take. And you can also apply for a guaranteed spot in residence by April 30th. You can do so at uab.ca/residence. While you're at it, fill out our single application form and be assessed for most scholarships and awards. Applying early gives you the best chance to receive a scholarship or award and also allows you to make a smart financial decision early in your post secondary journey. January 10th, 2025 is the deadline to apply for scholarships and awards. So you're probably wondering, how will we evaluate your application in order to offer you admission? For admission purposes, we are only looking at your average across the 5 courses required by your chosen program. When you first apply, you may not have all 5 courses complete at the grade 12 level. That is why we look for the earliest indicators of success. In the event that a grade 12 course is not yet complete, we will look at the corresponding grade 11 prerequisite course to calculate your admission average. If you are a highly competitive applicant, you may receive an offer of admission on grade 11 marks alone. If you don't receive an offer right away, don't stress. You will be able to provide a new final marks at the end of your first semester through a course and a mark update form in Launchpad. Applications are assessed on an ongoing basis, and we will reassess your application when we receive new information from you, or if our admission parameters change at any time. I know this is a lot of information, but don't worry, it's in our viewbook and online at the uab.ca/eval. And once you've submitted your application, be sure to check your Alberta Launchpad portal regularly for any updates regarding your admission status, or to provide additional information if required. This is our main method for communicating with you, and it is your responsibility to be checking it regularly. You'll also get access to your very own U of A email account, which you should also check regularly for important information and reminders. After you receive an admission offer, again, you'll see this in the Launchpad portal. We want you to accept it. Be sure to read your offer letter carefully for any conditions you will need to meet and to see the deadline by which you need to accept it. Most students will have a deadline of May 1st to accept their offer. As part of the acceptance process, you will need to pay a non refundable tuition deposit to secure your spot and let us know you plan to attend. Keep in mind that this is a deposit that goes towards your fall tuition. Once you ref- Once you've accepted your offer, you will have access in the spring to start planning your first year of classes. To help you with this, we host a number of Registration 101 workshops to guide you through the registration process and to help you select the right classes for your program. Keep your eye on your email in the spring for more information or visit uab.ca/reg101. After that, all that is left to do is finish your grade 12 year strong and request your final transcript to be sent to our way by August 1st. Then you can focus on having an awesome summer and getting excited for the adventure that awaits you at the U of A. And Reg 101 starts in March. Please make a list of these important dates. So our applications open October 1st, 2024. Our scholarship deadline, as I mentioned previously, is January 10th, 2025, and the application deadline is March 1st, 2025. And the final documents deadline is August 1st, 2025. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me today. If you do want to sign up to receive the latest U of A info, event alerts, updates, and more, feel free to use that QR code there. If you do want to learn more about KSR itself, you can always check out uab.ca/KSR. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to email us at ksr.recruiting@ualberta.ca. Thank you so much.